Good evening all. My name is Anindita Dash. My ID is EMB24438. Thank you my honorable faculty for giving me this opportunity. Now I will start my presentation. Welcome to my presentation. My topic is about accounting for income tax. Here is my agenda, which is including description, discussion of concepts, recognition criteria of deferred tax asset or liability, analysis of company's latest tax expense, analysis of reconciliation of tax expense, reasons of deferred tax asset or liability in company's balance sheet, analysis of current tax asset or income tax payable, analysis of difference in income tax expense and income tax paid, temporary difference and permanent difference, view and insight about the work has been done. Introduction. The purpose of this study is to have a clear understanding on the concepts of accounting related to income taxes as per as AASB 112. For this purpose, we have selected an ASX listed company which is named Origin. I have found lots of difficulties to find this company, but still I have found this one is more reliable for me. That's why I have chosen this company. There are 7 concepts. One is accounting profit. Accounting profit is a profit before deducting the amount of tax expense for the period according to AASB 112.5. The second one is taxable profit. This is the profit which is calculated on the basis of rules which are determined by the taxation authorities and income tax is payable on this amount according to AASB 112.5. Temporary difference. This is the difference which arises because of the difference in timings. These are actually the differences between the carrying amount of the assets and liabilities and the tax base of them. Taxable temporary difference. These are difference between that has been arise due to timing differences in terms of recognition in taxation and accounting and as well as arise as a result of determination of amount for taxable profit of loss of future period. Deductible temporary difference. These are the differences that arise as a result of difference in the amounts that will be deductible in future from the profits of that company. Deferred tax asset. Deferred tax asset arises as a result of deductible temporary difference. This can be explained as the amounts that will be recovered or recoverable in future periods. Deferred tax liability. This is the result of taxable temporary difference where the amount of the difference between the carrying value of assets and liability will be taxed on the premise that there will be tax payable in future periods against this difference. Recognition criteria. Deferred tax liability. Deferred tax liability arises as a result of taxable temporary difference on the premise that there will be tax payable for the company in the future. Deferred tax assets. These are recognized as a result of deductible temporary difference. It is recognized on the premise that there will be availability of future profits against which this deductible temporary can be utilized. Analysis of tax expense. In Horizon Company, tax expense is 208.6 million. Current tax payable is 40.90 million. Effective tax rate is 30.6%. We have income tax expense 208.6 million, whereas we have to tax paid 145.3 million. Analysis of temporary and permanent difference. Temporary difference. The temporary difference is the result of a difference in timings. It may get reversed later on, while the permanent differences are those that will never reverse. Temporary difference gives rise to deferred tax asset or liability and permanent difference are not be considered while working for the taxable or deductible temporary difference or for current tax expense and payable working. In the case of origin, we have not found any permanent difference. Why companies account for income taxes? Companies account for income taxes in the books with the following three main objectives. The first one is optimizing profits. The second one is consideration of funding requirements. And the last one is payment of taxes, which is including timings. Disclosure. AASB 112 paragraphs 79 to 82A address disclosure requirements, which has been followed by tax assets and liabilities must be classified as current or non-current assets on the face of the statement of financial position. The second one is current and deferred tax assets and liability can be offset in most cases according to AASB 112 paragraph 71 and 74. The tax expense is presented on the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, which is including AASB 112 paragraph 77. Conclusion. The accounting for income taxes is a complex discussion for accountants, financial analysts, and all individuals within the company who are involved in this decision-making process and strategy making must have the understanding of the taxation impacts. For accountants, this becomes all the more important because accounting for income taxes is quite a more challenging task. In this case, there will be many scenarios where care has to be taken while account for such transactions. Here are my references from where I have got all the information. Thank you all and thanks. Hope to see you soon. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I have to give through online presentation. Thank you all.